New world, new me. Let's see what we got. Involution. What? This is a swapping mechanic? It's a way to swap the penguins? Oh, well, that means I can't use it as a backstop, but I could double swap, and it kind of accomplishes the same thing. Interesting. Okay, what about the seal? We're swapping seals, which I assume we can swap out of dust, but we can't swap into dust. So only swaps when something else hits it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think yellow is getting the swapper. Unless if we do something like this. Yeah, but how is like green gonna get by, you know? I mean, green can go and win through the gate, but the other colors don't do that. Oh, that's weird. No, that's super weird. Maybe green does have to get the swapper, and we can swap and swap till we drop. No, this doesn't look right either. Yeah, all I can really do here, I mean, I can get blue to its goal finally, but yellow is just stuck. I don't think anything can get in the dust. That doesn't seem realistic. At least I don't think so. So maybe yellow gets the swapper here. Then green could come down if it wants. Oh, this doesn't make any sense either. It's the second damn puzzle. How is this tripping me up? I literally feel like I've done everything. Like, you can't have yellow come and grab this first. That's a dead end. So green has to come up first. But I'm pretty sure yellow still needs the swapper. So if I swap, I guess I haven't brought yellow down. Green could escape. And then, okay. It was the only thing I hadn't tried. Good lord. We got a puzzle called Switcheroo. Complete with a fish I need to somehow eat. How does this swap work with the bomb? Right. You can still slide into the bomb and have that blow up. But if the bomb swaps, that's fine. Okay. Well, now I've created an explosion. Okay, if someone wants to get the fish, there needs to be an explosion from the bottom. Blue has to come from the bottom, but there's that fence in the way that stops them. So, no good. But, however, I guess we have a few ideas. I could set these up here and then swap, and then bomb. There we go. Okay, how about I go up and permute? Who's gonna be the swappy? Quick question, what happens if a swapper hits a swapper? What happens? Well, I can just swap these indefinitely, which is nice. Issue is the seal is never getting out of here. So the seal needs the swapper, actually. That's what we're realizing. That's the only way this seal, I think, can get out. Where I believe the idea is the seal must come and swap like this. And then red and blue can swap, seal can get out. Okay, nice and simple. Got an interchange level. It's so much going on in such a small space. Well, notice there's a crumbly wall down here, so I can always go down once. So I guess hammer plus swap is a viable strategy. Like, what happens if I try it? Nothing? The red's still stuck. It's not what I was hoping for at all. Okay, well, someone... Oh, no. We don't need to fully escape the dust. We have a yellow penguin that can end up in there. Well, I guess now we know it could just be yellow to get the hammer. But I guess I've locked myself out of everybody going right. Not fully. Well, now I have. Once yellow's in, yellow's not getting out. But that doesn't matter, because I've won. Huh. I feel like the solution actually jump scared me there. I definitely didn't think I was done yet. Anyway, I do want to get to the other side here. But even still, it's a little tricky to actually get to these puzzles. All right, obstruction. So, how can the seal get out of here is the big question. There's only one escape, and you can only do it if you're red. So, what gives? Don't you think that's kind of weird? I think that's kind of weird. Oh! Oh! Is it... Does green get rejected if red tries to swap through a gate to get it? Yeah, hold on, hold on. We got some spicy meatballs here. Red's here. I need green to be above the gate somehow. Is that possible? Shoot, yeah, how would I set that up? Because, I mean, there's green, but now red's out of position. I think I'm trying to swap green through the gate. Is there any way red has the swapper and green tries to go through it? Well, I guess we could find out the opposite of what would happen. Yeah, that sends away red. Yep, that checks out. So I do need to do it on the red gate somehow, which I think is actually not too bad the more I think about it. Like, I've got a different line for it right here. Because red can go up, green can go up, and then red can swap it. Aha! That's cool. More new interactions. They never end. We're just going to be interacting forever. Swap. Oh, we're portaling and swapping. So red has to get out to the island, which means it can't be sliding. I guess somehow it has to have swapped onto that. So if I can actually get red onto the blue nest, and if blue could somehow go in the green portal, we might have something here. I mean, it's much easier said than done, don't get me wrong. So like, oh, no, it's backwards. And you think about what is and isn't feasible. Bring it over, swap it, bring it down. Hold on, we got some nice maneuvers going on right here. Like, okay, there's red. Swap with these. Oh, the colors just need to be reversed. Okay, swap. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it over, swap it. Nice and easy reversal. Not too bad, we got a cushion. Huh. So right now, I think blue needs the hammer. So two things can happen. One is to launch red over the wall, so red can eat the fish. And the second is to slide across the crack tile and through the temporary wall, because hammers beat temporary walls. And now, unfortunately, it's not easy for blue to just get the hammer. Maybe swapping would help here, actually. Swap it over. Well, now blue's definitely not getting the hammer. Okay, maybe swap over red first. And then, can I use these to, yeah, get the swapper in the corner. I think that's huge. And then get red just out of the way. Let's see what happens with the hammer. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So now I need to punt red. How does this happen? Experimenting time. Get red here and then swap, and then we can punt. Just the issue is like the gray penguin. Like, I can get it once, then I'm not going anywhere. Also, I somehow need to get the gray penguin to be this tile, which is maybe doable once I have more penguins. It's just, I don't know, it feels like I'm just missing a lot of moves. Maybe I could swap more like this. Okay, that might be able to cook, because then I could easily swap down. No. Okay, I'm thinking a lot more about the setup, all right? If I want the gray penguin to be here, then I would first need it to be where it is right now and to have a penguin be to the right of it. So it's easy to get it out of the way so someone else can come in, but then the hard part is actually getting it back up. And that bonkers for those who had their minds in the gutter. I mean, I guess I could swap and get red out of the way and swap back. Somehow, actually, it's not that bad. No, this is really good. This is really good. Because I just need to be able to punt red now, which looks like this. Yeah, there we go. Huh, that was a tricky one. Very tricky. Got some timing. Okay, level with 8 squares. How hard can it be? I suspect the seal's gonna have to go flying. Only worry being that. That's not the direction you want the seal to fly. And sure, I can do an infinite loop, but like that's also the wrong direction. So the way to get the seal to fly left is to enter the portal from above, right? So what if we have a situation like this? So we'll swap and then launch away. Okay. And then I can slide over to the goal. Oh, tricky move. I like it. I got another level here. Vanguard, which almost looks simple, except for the fact that red goes through the fence. So I guess blue needs the swapper then. So at least blue can come in position here. But then how is red gonna get on blue from above? Or from any angle, I suppose. Maybe a swap like this? I don't think so. Unless if you're telling me that, like, gonna bring red down to the bottom and then use swapping to help get red in position. Maybe. Maybe there's something here in fact, because that gets red on the right row. Well, I guess red can just win. Oh. Okay. Now... Oh! A rocket can swap into a swapper without blasting off. That's fascinating news. Yeah, no matter how far it goes. That's wild. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing with this, though. Know what I mean? Like, something's not quite working out here. I guess what I could do is at least launch yellow over to make contact. So yeah, boing! Just kidding, it still swaps. So I guess the nice thing about the swap is at least yellow can get there and red can hang out here, which at least lets blue go up. All right, so the way for red to get to its goal is by swapping upward. Somehow the red needs to be below the current blue position. The way that would happen is for red to be in the bottom right. Now, how is red getting there? Well, I can bring it over to the side, bring it down, and then swap, and then swap again. So now we're cooking. So now I can swap in here, bounce over, and we don't quite win yet, but if I swap again, blue's suddenly in a good position, allowing red to swap in and blue to come down. Really tricky for an 8-tile puzzle. Well done. Okay, I think I have to reset now. Yeah, I don't see anything else I otherwise could do. Then the question remains, how much further can I get? Well, I guess I can swap around to get to displacement. That's not too bad. It's 6 tiles. Likely the seal gets the fish. Yeah, because blue holds the hammer. The seal's the only thing that can get the fish. So I can smack you out of the way. Oh, but how on earth is that seal getting the fish? Hammer doesn't work. Can't be red. Red needs to win. Then who? Yeah, it's the only way I know how to send a bird over. Or any animal, for that matter. Only a thought. What if blue manages to hit red into the seal? How would I even set this up? Yeah, I gotta think hard about how blue can hit red into the seal. I mean, they'd all have to be lined up. Or what if blue hits the seal into red? Oh, maybe something could work there. Well, still, they all need to be in a line. So I feel like the only way I could do that then is by getting the seal down like this. No, okay, blue does not hit the seal into red. But if blue hits the red into the seal, what? That sends it backwards? Whoa, okay. So the seal has to be on the left side then, somehow. So bring that over. And keep bringing it over until a swap can happen. And then these two birds can swap around, and then we bam! Wow. Okay. I think just at some point, seal has to get their ass over. Yeah, but... Well, that almost works. Because that gets the gray penguin on, but I can't control the gray penguin now, can I? Well, I guess I'll just bring up the yellow. And swap up red. I mean, sure, I guess. And at least with this setup, we can knock yellow backwards to R. Yeah, we got the canes. Okay, well, I guess the seal is gonna have to be the one to get the fish. Here's what's up, though. In order for blue to win, they can't have the cane. So I guess it's gonna be red who's walking in canes? But won't red get stuck? The answer is, I hope not. Oh, but I can't do anything from here. Could blue get the cane then to swap? Oh, what? Huh. I'm sorry, was this possible with all items? If they land over a wall, I can keep using them? Oh, good God. I don't even know what I want with that. Just was thinking, I mean, maybe blue could try a cane? No. How is blue ever getting past then? Like, even with swap moves, there's nothing that can be done. So blue needs to send the cane over, I guess. That's the only way we can have anything happen. And then I guess red can launch a cane over here. That's interesting. Now, hold on, let's find out then. Does the same thing happen with other stuff? Yeah, that throws the swap right over. How interesting. Okay, I think I'm in too deep. I need to think a little bit more about this. No, there's too much going on in this one. I might just skip it. Yeah, let's just see if I could possibly win. So, at least for getting green in position, it would look something like this, where red can just blast off. The only issue with this is that, what am I gonna do about the fish in the water? Oh, never mind, easy. Okay, I'll take that win. I feel like the other two levels are gonna kick my ass too much, so I think I'll stick with what I can do. Okay, I'm not fully sure where I'm gonna want to go with this, but I guess I'll go to the vault. Leap over some stuff. Oh boy, what do they mean by leap over some stuff? Death. Okay. Rocket won't go all the way to the water. It will just go over the wall. For real. So we can end up here and then at the goal, but this would go in the water. So rockets will launch you just over the wall. That's messed up. That's absolutely messed up. How dare you do such a thing? Oh God, the implications of this are absolutely insane. It's gonna drive me nuts. And then these fish. And then I can slowly start hopping over. One wall at a time. Good Lord, penguin. There we go. Whoop, that's too much. Then I've got to launch over, then launch back. Oh God. The implications of this are absolutely nasty. We're gonna derail. Oh, what? Oh, well, I guess it is possible, as determined in a previous swapping level, to send something over a wall using the swap mechanic, where the idea is we try to swap blue through the gate, which would look something like getting these down and then swap, launching blue over, and then swap again, launching blue up there. Okay, it looked like that last move launched blue over two walls / barriers, but it didn't. I guess the swapping one, the barrier that it swaps through doesn't count, which, okay, I guess. We got another penguin. We're crossing. Okay. Well, blue can, I guess, fly up here. And then I guess blue can fly back. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, red's gonna want to come up pretty far. Blue, how do we get blue to allow red to blast off? Well, I guess actually we could set up here, have blue go this way, go and hit the switch. That is insane. Red can go and launch over, blast through, blast through. I can't believe this was possible the whole time. This was possible the whole time, right? The game's not pulling a fast one on me and being like, nah, you actually couldn't do it. There's no way. I can penetrate. Oh boy. Seals and a penguin. What? Wait, you can pull over a wall? Interesting. Launching there. Wait, can you pull through a... Eat my nuts. Eat my entire nuts. You can pull over a wall with a magnet. Of course you can. Of course you can. This doesn't win yet. Blue's gotta still figure this shit out. But we can reset. Well, so, okay, I gotta pull gray out of the way. That's how it's done. Get gray out of the way, then I can keep the wall up. Wow. That is some wild shit right there. Gonna launch off blue. How is this gonna work? Yeah, shoot, I thought that'd be easy from here. Well, okay, yeah, it is easy. The seal can just pull off. There we go. Amazing. Well, surely we're still going in the water here. So I guess the only thing to do is to go over and get a hammer. Well, I guess I can hit this penguin over a wall. Of course I can. Why not? I can hit a switch, get myself stuck. What else could I do on this lovely day? I guess I can magnetize and go to overshoot. Okay, how are we going over the walls this time? Well, I think this will be a case actually of launching over the wall to get a spring for starters. But I gotta actually set myself up in that position because right now it's easier said than done. I launch myself over and then we're basically exactly where we just were. Okay, but I can swap the order here and at least blue can get a spring now. That's important. Good start. Just the question is, can this keep going? No, don't want the spring like this. I think more realistically, I've got to get blue here and red's got to come around to smash it there. Because blue can go and win. Aha. Alright. Could yoink you over the wall. Well, and control you for no reason. I could also slam, but that doesn't actually really hurt me that much. But I can go to starboard at least. Alright, just a walking cane. So I have to blow this penguin up until he gets to his goal? Okay. So, seems like I think that's the position I want for the penguin, because I don't see any other way to... Oh, never mind. So actually, I guess I would want the gray penguin to be where the blue penguin is, right here. How can I do that? Well, I'm just gonna think about it for a bit. Get him over here, and then get him this way. Nope, that's the wrong way. I gotta come up and send him to the right. There we go. Then I can get him from the side and consider it done. We're hopping over walls. That's the name of the game. I'm losing my mind. This is a puzzle about eating fish. The hardest sushi buffet known to man. I did it. I ate the fish. Bad news, how on earth am I getting gray back? It just doesn't look possible. Red starts with the magnet. There's not many moves. You're telling me it's possible to send gray back? Because, I mean, sure, I can pull him around and all that. But so what? Oh, so what? I could get him to be here and then pull him back this way. Of course. For a bit. Alright, nice. That's a dub. Alright, do I have any other possible levels from here? Right now it looks like no. So I'll reset. I think I do need the rocket. It's the only way. But then I just get a hammer. Oh, the rocket, I didn't even realize, lands over at this next level. Alright, so we got a bomb. So maybe I could bomb. Yeah, the hammer lands up there. What if I hit the bomb? Penguin goes flying. But if I pull the bomb, we might be able to cook. Because then I could go flying over here. Okay, okay. Hold on, keep it going. Where do we end up? I feel like I have to check every time. It's a rocket ship. Okay, I guess I'll do absorb. So, can I do a nice swap at all? Okay, so I feel like I have to use the rocket boost to send back the penguins. Yeah, okay, I can actually get blue to be here, and at least with the swap, we can launch one in. And then I can swap again, mess around, come over here, swap again, and then have blue launch off. Swap again. Oh, but the seal has to win too. Right, can't just have blue win. It's not over yet. Well, hold on. If the seal is a little higher up, that could work. Yeah, swap again and then launch. There we go. Okay, this is destroying my brain. I suppose I can go and do some more levels here. to outer, which, okay, yeah, we're teleporting. Interesting. Yeah, because you could use the infinite loop to basically launch over the wall. Now, here's the catch. I gotta actually get all of them out, so we're gonna have to do something like this. Oh, but is there a way to set it up so that the seal can eat its fish? Oh, but also, how is blue getting to its goal? Oh no. I think what actually needs to happen is blue needs to launch down from here, and the seal needs to launch over to its fish. Yeah, basically what red just did. Red and blue need to be swapped. So we're just gonna, yeah, set it up like that. There we go. Wait, not green! Oh no! What the fuck? What the hell is that? It bonked on the seal! Good lord. Oh boy. Okay, so at least I know what needs to be done with blue and technically red. So now I just need to get the seal out. And the seal is getting out, I think, by blue approaching like this. Aha. Red just needs to now be in the line of fire. So red needs to first go on up, and then blue can do the deed. And then red can launch off blue, send off itself, and go and win. Things are looking good. Love to see it. Okay, so now, I don't know, is it possible to continue doing things? Because right now, I mean, technically, yeah. I guess one thing we could do is continue down this path, get some orientation. There's a crack in the dirt, huh? All right, so we gotta bomb our way out of here. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. I don't know if it should actually be red with the bomb, because you see how, like, blue goes straight when blowing up, and red goes at 90 degrees. I think what's actually gonna need to happen is blue's gonna have to be with the bomb, I think here, and then red's gonna have to slide into it. So, give blue the bomb, then red can come around. Now, this is important. Are we sure I'm supposed to slide in that manner? Because the more it looks like I'm not really gonna be able to set that up. How is red getting anywhere? I guess red could hit again, but then they're doomed, so that's no good. I mean, I feel like I have to work backwards, but I really see blue being here and then red sliding into it. So I think what actually would need to happen then is red would need to be here without the bomb and blue would need to be here. How can that happen? Well, via a launch from, I mean, if red slides into blue kind of like this, that almost works. Oh, I guess I could think of how red would get in position. Like this. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Get blue in, slide them off. Hell yeah. Okay, I could do more puzzles, but I really, really want to see if it's possible to get yellow to win. I feel like it has to be. It's one of those beautiful elusive moves I think has potential. So I would magnet him out and then launch. But I don't like where the gray penguin is, you know? I mean, I can pull him this way and blow him up this way. I guess I can get the rocket here. Yeah, but no way that yellow's getting out. Yeah, it's just green's play day. Pillars? Okay, maybe some magnet moves I could learn. Really just somehow, I guess I have to pull a gray penguin over the wall to left of the nest, which I might have already screwed up for all I can tell. Okay, I could pull first and then pull again to pull up and then over. That could be something. But then blue still needs to win. Oh god, without doing that. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, maybe before pulling up, can I do something? Like pull that up and pull him over? So I'll tell you what, this platform here is a little suspicious, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure we need a penguin there, pretty much no matter what. And then one thing I can do is pull a penguin up, pull another penguin up, and go and win. Alright, so a lot of tricky magnet shit. Okay, I mean, maybe there's something if the bomb's here, yellow can try to contribute? Nope. Okay, what about here? Bomb's not doing much there. Yellow can get the rocket and launch away. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yellow has a rocket, so that's got to count for something. Okay, yellow could blast off here, hit the switch, fly over, and win. All right, I actually really wanted to win this because, well, now I'm starting to get curious about what sort of crazy shit we can get up to in Outside Worlds. I feel like there's a lot of levels that suddenly became accessible thanks to this knowledge. Wait, how do we win accumulation though? To be honest, I don't know. Alright, can at least get the seal to come over. I guess seal can get the vault, but they can't leave. How do you beat this level? Or at least like progress? I mean, I guess launching things over a wall could help. Or another move I could do is exchange that and bring the seal here, bring the penguin here, and I need the magnet, not the swapper. So I need the seal here, penguin here, and almost a good teleport. Emphasis on almost. Okay, what if I try something different where we pull over here? I teleport with a cane, I guess. But then again, we're stuck. Is there any way to end up over the wall? Like, is there any way to lose the magnet but not lose yellow? I don't think so, at least not from there. I mean, I guess this would kind of lose the magnet. But then how are we getting over the wall? Well, would it work, actually, if I get rid of the cane like this? Maybe there's something here. Hold on. Still messing around real quick. We could set up here, pull over the wall, do a swap. Yellow could swap. Everyone's escaped. I think this is what I needed. Because I guess we need to swap again. And then get out of here. And then pull the seal over the wall again. So the seal can go and get the fish. And then we could swap. Oh, I guess we could win. That's definitely not what I was expecting to happen. I might as well win. Get that sweet accumulation finish. I don't even know what I want to do next. Still so much possibility. Maybe I could go and pass? Yeah, let's try this area.